Hello guys, today I will show you top 5 most dangerous airports on the world. Lukla Airport in Nepal. The Lukla Airport in Nepal serves as the main airport for those visiting Mount Everest. Part of what makes this airport so difficult to land in is how it is nestled in between mountains and, in fact, the whole terminal is quite small. There are no lights and little electric power. There are also no air traffic controllers on site, so pilots are on their own to touchdown and sometimes large aircraft. It's also one of the highest airports you can find. McMurdo Air Station, Antarctica. Not many people travel to Antarctica, which means that the airport infrastructure there is significantly lacking. This runway isn't particularly short, but it is made of slick ice which can cause planes to run askew if the landing isn't perfect. Temperatures here are below freezing on average the entire year. In 1970 there's a bad crash of a C-121 that still sits off to the side buried in snow. Many months out of the year it is dark continuously, and due to the lack of lights, pilots are trained to land using night vision goggles. Gibraltar International. This is probably the most extreme airport in South Europe. While this runway isn't particularly hard to land it, an interesting design feature makes it incredibly dangerous. The main street in the area, Winston Churchill Avenue, intersects the runway and has to be closed when a plane needs to land. There is a stoplight on the road telling cars to stop, but there have been a number of close calls in the airport's history. Courchevel International Airport in France. Plane is landing at the Courchevel Airport. It has the shortest runway of any airport at 525 meters. Not only this, but the paved runway has a downward gradient of 18.5%, which makes taking off even more difficult. To add on top of the already difficult landing, the runway is built right into the Alps where pilots have to fly through a narrow valley, even to prepare for descent. If aircraft do not gain enough speed by the end of the runway, they simply fly off the edge of a cliff, hoping for the best. Narsarsuaq Airport, Greenland. Similar to Antarctica, the extreme airports in cold Greenland are constantly covered in ice. At only 1,800 meters and canvassed in slick ice, this runway is the most difficult in the world for any pilot. The weather is constantly stormy, creating intense turbulence and low visibility on approach, making it the worst airport in the world for both flight staff as well as passengers. Sheer winds affect planes which, coupled with the icy runway, can direct them off course. The nearby active volcano also commonly erupts, sending ash into the clouds, which can stall and destroy engines. Time of landing is also one of the things you have to consider.